You're just laying down, glaring at the ceiling when Brad walks in. All right, I'm ready to go whenever you are.
I'm good.
All right. Oh yeah, Jackie, you're in your room, angrily laying down. And your door, click clock, clickety clicks, unlocks, opens. This is around a week after the events of the finale. Check to make sure. Yeah. So you're a little better. You don't have to be in the infirmary anymore. And your roomie walks in. And how do you typically interact with him, if any, at all? Do you literally ignore each other?
They'd probably just share like a brief look, but they'd probably just ignore each other.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, so you give your brief look. I want you to roll empathy this time.
Oh boy. Such a good roll for me.
Yep. Well, let's see if you get to at least re-roll. No, you definitely don't. I look at him. Shrugu, just another Brad. I don't know how you feel about him. I don't know if you're suspicious of him or if you just think he's weird or
Definitely a little suspicious considering that first interaction.
Yep, where he was like total anime, like if I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead look.
Pretty much, just like you look so unassuming, but that look isn't nothing. I am familiar with giving horrible looks.
And he walks in just like normal and just kind of does shit. And at some point though, you notice he kind of like is hesitating. Like he just kind of stops doing whatever he's doing.
Probably just like sigh. It's like spit it out. What do you want?
He kind of scratches the back of his head. You notice. Well, you can notice. Roll perception. He has a bow tied around his hand. You have probably. Let me think if you had seen it. So. He gave it to Raymond after BB died, and you met him before that. So you noticed. I'll let you roll memory as well.
Whee!
Yeah. So you noticed when BB died, he took it off. So you notice it's back on. So you can make that connection if you want.
Cool.
Yeah, and he scratches the back of his head, and he's like, I just, it's a little all right. And he like looks at you. Do you grimace at him or something, or what?
Nah, she's just looking intently.
I talked to Vivi, and he shrugs, and she made a pretty good point that like we're roommates, and he's like trying not to look at you, and we never really talk to each other, and I think it's kind of weird, and she thought it was weird, so I thought maybe I would talk to you.
I mean, do you want to talk to me?
I mean. He shrugs. He's like, it makes. I mean, kind of. Actually, I'm kind of curious what's going on, in that head of yours.
She just sighs and tries to sit up a bit. It's like, well, I've got nothing better to do.
He kind of like nervously laughs at that, knowingly. And he sits down on his bed and he's like, I mostly, I guess I just want to ask, what's up with you? Where are you from? Who is Jackie?
Who is me? Who is me? Well, I'm from Florida, and I like to... And basically my whole shtick is just being a part of the roller derby scene.
He kind of gives you a, like, surprised look at that. That's cool. Honestly, that's cool.
Yeah, it is pretty bitchin'.
He laughs.
What about yourself?
It's not as bitchin'. He just quotes. I'm a PhD student. Geology. He shrugs. It doesn't rock as much as you'd think. He does like an elbow kind of nudge to the air.
She just kind of stops and was like, so you did the rock thing with BB?
Yeah, I knew her before all of this.
Oh,
I've known her for a long time, actually, yeah. Since undergraduate, actually. It's been a while. And then this happened to us. I don't know if anyone told you what happened.
Not in detail.
Yeah, this mannequin attacked us and the boat we were on. And I mean, that's about it. It attacked us, and then Patty saved us. He seems to be relatively vague about it.
So just a random mannequin just stowed away in a ship and just started attacking people.
Yeah, it seemed to have something out. Well, it had a reason for attacking BB.
What was
I
that?
guess he looks at you and he's like, "No idea. Roll a detect lie for me."
Absolutely. That's wit subterfuge, right?
It's an intelligence subterfuge or wits empathy.
That was the other way around. For detect lie?
Yeah, it's intelligence subterfuge.
That was intelligence, empathy, or wit subterfuge.
You know what? Do whatever is better. I'm so I always forget. Shark is the one that
the wit subterfuge is better for me. Was she lying to me, bro?
reroll.
Oh, come on. Ugh.
Oof. You squint and I'll give you that you don't know if he's telling the truth and you don't know if he's lying.
Mm.
Just seems like he gave you an answer and you don't know what it is. You can't tell what it means.
Well, whatever then. I'll probably go probe her about that later then.
Yeah, she probably knows. I didn't really get as much alone time with it. It's crazy. What happened to you?
This really tall dude called himself a succubus. Kind of showed up in my life and kind of kicked my shit in.
Sounds about right.
And then some other woman showed up, started to kick his shit in, but then kicked my shit in too again. And then I woke up chained to a chair in a murder dungeon.
I knew about the chain to the chair part because I read all the things. But the first part I didn't expect that. You got fucked twice.
Yes, I did.
Wow, man. And you're still kicking though. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You're like the poster child of a badass.
Well, kind of a mindset. So if I entered this world kicking and screaming, I'm going to leave it kicking and screaming.
You get a good chuckle out of him from that.
Absolutely, that's a life philosophy.
Yeah, and he's just like, I guess I don't know. I guess sorry for being quiet and uncomfortable at the first couple, weeks or whatever.
So what's with the eye patch?
When I first got here, they sent me to the north for some training, and because of the lack of manpower, I got sent out with a few people, and they made me go out, a guy who doesn't know what he's doing. I've never held a knife in my life except in the kitchen. And this little gremlin thing jumped out on one of our survey missions and stabbed me in the eye and ran away.
Jesus.
Yeah. I couldn't find anything about it anywhere. I don't know what it was. So that's it. No eye.
That sucks.
Yeah, he's just like, it's a little bit of a brag, but also this kind of fucking sucks. I'm like, I know it kind of sucks deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's, I mean, I get a cool scar and shit though, so that's nice.
I kind of want to roll detect lie on that too, because she knows that he's kind of been sort of non-truthing a little bit.
Oh, you can 100% be suspicious of him and roll whenever you want.
Cool, because I'm gonna willpower this just for fun. Yeah.
Oh wow. Jeez.
Is that story a lie?
All right, on the eye thing.
Yeah.
Because of your successes. So here's what I'll give you first. It's a truth in a way. It's a truth. what he's describing is true, but there's something about it that he is not saying. Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it.
All right. She'll sit up a little bit. It's like, I don't know, man. Does that sound like the full story? Because I feel like there's something else.
You want to roll an empathy on him?
Yeah. My God.
Oh no, I feel so bad. That's so unfortunate.
Holy shit.
You got a really good roll, but unfortunately his was just one better.
God damn it.
But honestly, yeah, I mean, yeah. So he's just looking at you and he's like, it's basically the full story. The rest of it is
the rest of that means there is still more.
well, not the rest of the circumstances of it is just kind of. He doesn't say anything. It looks like he doesn't. He just doesn't know how to word it in a way that he's just like, I can't, for reasons I can't tell you, but trust me.
Reasons you can't tell me. Now, aren't those the most alluring words in the human language?
Okay. Let me say it in a better way. It's boring. Who cares?
Oh, it's too late. I'm intrigued.
I seriously would love to tell you. If you want to roll an empathy again, you can.
I'm not going to get a good roll, but I'll willpower this again.
I'm so sad. It was a really good one. All right. He's not hiding anything this time, so I don't have to roll resolve composure. He does want to tell you, but he cannot. Whatever is stopping him, he cannot.
She just squints.
So he's not lying about not being able to tell you.
Okay.
You don't know if that's literal or if it's like,
Mm-hmm. She just narrows her eyes and she's like, whatever you say.
Hey, I don't want to be the bad guy here. I would love to. Anyways, I hear I hear your name a lot. Well, not your name, but I hear a name that I'm almost certain refers to you floating around with the clubs and, just generally everyone, actually.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Violet.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Violet and the welcoming committee. Getting a lot of hype around here. Guess you have a lot of fans.
I mean, if it's for the welcoming committee, I keep saying that itself, and I've only been around for a little bit of it. So most of what they did is what they did.
I don't know. They say Violet, so I don't know if there's another violet-haired individual on the team, but that's pretty impressive if you ask me.
She tries to stretch just a little bit. Probably winces a bit. She's still in pain. She's like, well, I guess that's what you gotta do. Establish yourself real quick.
Brag. I wish there was a brag roll. Yeah, I guess I should just be a badass, and then everyone will know my name. Beat the shit out of some giant dolls.
Yeah, totally. I mean, there's other ways to get your name known, but they're probably less fun ways.
Probably. He smiles. I'll find my way of helping. Probably not that. I tried the whole field agent, he does quotes thing. I didn't do bad, but I feel like it could be more helpful here.
Well, I mean, yours was one of the first people contacted when I first got here, so you're doing something.
He smiles. It seems like you have flattered the boy. Yeah, I mean, everyone helps some way. You got to put together the mission somehow. It's not like Ramin just shits them out. Someone has to put them together.
Oh, well, wow, he talks. I've just assumed he just shits everything out.
Yeah. Hey, that one gets him. He is the shit lord. He is, and I know, some fucking way you can hear this from me, you piece of shit. I don't care.
It's okay, neither do I.
I think he knows that we don't, because he just likes to take it all, and I swear to God, he sits in his little camera room and sees all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Kind of makes me wonder if he's a bit of a perv since he's surrounded by cameras all the time, looking at people, seeing what they're doing.
I didn't say that. He put his hands up. He's called little boy perv. I love it. But yeah, I'm sure there's nothing. Actually, you know what? There probably isn't anything in here. Maybe there is. Oh, that's weird. You're right.
Yeah, see?
From now on, he says to himself quietly. I guess you probably would be changing in the bathroom if you're rooming with a random person, but whatever.
Yep.
I don't know how comfortable these individuals are. Because there are some people who will change fucking in the middle of the street, so.
I mean, Jackie's pretty comfortable with herself.
It probably will get to that point then. These wholesome roommates are starting to bond, so. And I think basically on that note, we can say they chum up a bit, and then that's essentially how it goes.
That works.